Bonjour and salamadeo from the Big Red Island of Madagascar. This is not one of our normal update videos. This is a request for help from you, our friends and supporters, for the kids in the capital of Madagascar. But before I get into that, I want to ask you a question. Have you ever given money to help with something and wondered, am I making a difference? I know I have. However, in the case of our yearly school supplies outreach, we know that your help has made a difference. When Val and I and our team first started the church here in the Ivatu area of the capital, we really began to focus on children and youth. As we did, we came across so many kids who day in and day out are just hanging out on the streets because they did not and could not go to school. You see, here in Madagascar, a country that for years has been in the top 10 of the poorest countries in the world, school is not a right, it's a privilege. And we found so many of these kids had little respect for others and no respect for themselves, believing that this is all life has for them. This is what led our team to the conclusion that Madagascar's biggest need after evangelism and discipleship is education. So 3 years ago, we began our yearly school supplies outreach, working towards getting kids off the streets and into the seats at school. Over the last 3 years, so many of these kids that are now in school have been coming to church, and we have had the privilege of watching them grow and mature. Teens who could barely read and write now focused and taking notes every time we open God's Word. So yes, the help that they have received has definitely been making a difference. God has used this outreach to save young teenage girls from a life of prostitution. We have students that are now taking entrance exams so that they can go to university. Yes, 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 your help is making a difference in the lives of students here in Madagascar. Change lives, change futures, changed eternities. So we're asking for your help once again. For the average Malagasy worker, one student's school supplies cost almost the equivalent to a month's salary. The cost of the school supplies, which every student must have in order to go to school on the first day, and the inscription fee that they have to pay is what hinders so many from getting the opportunity to attend school. We're able to buy a complete school supplies kit for around $35. So I want to ask you all again, would you invest in our students' future and eternity by helping us get the school supplies each student needs to get them in and keep them in school? Last year, I set a God-sized goal to get 800 kits into the hands of Malagasy students. Through so many of you, God provided for almost 1,000 students. This year, we're not only setting a goal for 800 students in our area, but we're also setting another goal to be able to provide school supplies for over 100 students at an orphanage where we have just begun to do some outreach. This is a huge goal, so would you all pray about helping us get kids in and keep them in school by providing school supplies for one or more students this upcoming year? You can send funds directly to our mission organization and they will send you a receipt for your donation. The link to give online is in the comments below the video. The outreach will be on August 29th, so we need the funds in by August 8th if at all possible in order to prepare for that day. Thank you for your investment in the future of Madagascar.